Arguably, the single most destructive character trait, the antithesis of everything spiritual, is none other than the character trait of envy, jealousy, kin'ah. As the rabbis say in Pir Kavod Bar Kapara says, ha-kin'ah v'tavad v'kavod. Number one of the list of those dysfunctional character traits which cause a person to lose their mind, motzim et adam min ha'olam, to be removed from the world, is kin'ah. When a person is smitten with envy and jealousy, and cannot understand what others have achieved where they believe that they should have. What belongs to others should belong to them. Indeed, eats a person from within and can literally, motziet adam min olam, cause so much destruction. So much so that it says in Proverbs, in verse 14, in chapter 14 in Proverbs, urakav atzamot kinah, the rotting of bones, where you get eaten up from within, where our bones literally rot from inside, kinah. Nothing causes internal destruction more than kin'ah. I know of no more clear example of the destructive quality of envy, when we simply cannot accept that which Hashem has not yet given us, as the example in this week's parsha in Chutz La'aretz, Parshat Korach. After all, Korach had so much. He was a leader of the tribe of Levi, a very successful Levite, and a person blessed with incredible qualities, as our rabbis explain. However, he could not come to terms with two things. There were two people more successful than him that he believed he deserved their position. Firstly, Aharon HaKohen, the whole battle of Korach that he was prepared to go to his death over and bring so many people to join in this rebellion, was the fact, bikashtem kam kahuna, that ultimately as Moshe Rabbeinu laid down the gauntlet, you want the kahuna. You believe that that Korach should have been the Kohen Gadol in place of Aharon. He really believed that he should have been the Kohen Gadol. However, he could accept that Aaron was more talented. Aaron was beloved. Everybody loved Aaron. And even though he was Moses' brother, and it seemed like a little bit of nepotism, he was able to accept it. What he could not accept is that why he was not made the head of the tribe of Levi, the Levites, says Rashi, bringing the Midrash. After all, a much younger cousin, Elitzaphan, the son of Uziel, he got made head of the tribe of Levi. And Kahat knew that he believed he was more talented. He was an older cousin, the son of Yitzhar, an older brother, the son of Kahat. Why is it that he was not made the head of the tribe of Levi? The inability of Korach to accept his station in life and believe that the reason he had not been appointed was not because of nepotism of Aaron and Moshe, and not because of any slight, but purely because Hashem had chosen these two leaders, Aaron to be the head of the Kohanim and Elitzaphan to be the head of the Leviim. He could not accept that. And I end and say, one of the single most destructive, if not the most destructive quality, is when we see what others have, what others have achieved, and we believe it should have been ours. We can't accept our station right now. We can't accept that we live in God's world and not in our world. That if people what they have what they have, it's because right now that's what Hashem wanted them to have. And may we all, each one of us, keep striving to be the best we can be, to have what we believe we should have, to achieve what we want to achieve. But know that if we have not yet achieved it, and other people are in particular stations in life, it's because we live in God's world and He has decreed it, and not in our world where we wish it to be otherwise. Shabbat Shalom.